What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming to you guys today with a very special video. Guys, it finally came in. I'm super excited, super stoked. It came in today. The THRUSMASTER TH8A add-on shifter. We're going to be going through it today. I'm going to be opening it up just like in this camera view angle so that you guys can look at me, but also you can see me open it up too from that camera angle as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's Captain Blue Shell.
Well, if it isn't Captain Blue Shell.
Alright guys, so here we go. Got the manual out, so I'm getting this out of the first two boxes here. Just trying to get this up, and here we go, actually. So in this cardboard lies the secret piece to every racer's dream, ladies and gentlemen. It is the shifter itself. Actually, I've got the knob down here too as well, if you guys can see that. It's basically a metallic knob. Looks pretty good, high quality. We shall see in just a second. But this is what we are interested in right here in the packaging. Let me go ahead and take this packaging off here real quick too for us. And just like that, guys, with a little bit of video editing, here it is. It is in metallic. Look at that metallic. Like, I mean, this is sturdy. This is a lot heavier than I had actually thought, because, you know, when you look at things like metallic from the box, you're thinking, oh, you know, it could be like, you know, just like aluminum or like a little like flimsy metal. This is not flimsy metal. I can tell already too, the stand that you basically, the corkscrew that you try to go ahead and attach it to your desk. This rubber is like super sturdy, very good grade rubber. It's not going to be going anywhere for a long while. It's not going to deteriorate, I can already tell. Along with the shifter itself, holy crap, that is like, I mean, that's like an actual shifter. I mean, this is like literally a shifter in my hands. This is crazy. And here also too is the side view of it, so you can see when it actually connects. The front of it, just that beautiful gloss, just stainless steel like all around. It's actually quite, I mean, I can already tell this thing is going to be super durable. I'm going to also go ahead and just open up the knob here. And man, it's like a crystal ball made of like metal. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this on here, gonna go ahead and screw it in here for us, and there we go. All right, that seems good. Holy crap, dude, this is like, this is 100% a real shifter. Like, it's basically that they made a real shifter and just translated it over to a game. All right, guys, so obviously this is not going to be the permanent place I'm going to be putting this, but just for reference, basically you're going to go ahead, find the counter space, put it on, and then basically just screw it up, screw it on tight. It's basically like a little corkscrew underneath. So you're just going to want to go ahead and make sure that that gets fastened. There we go. And as you may notice, underneath your shifter, you actually have a cord that's coming out already underneath. And there are two options that you can go about handling this to go ahead and set it up. The first option lies with your first cable. Now this obviously is always going to plug into the shifter itself, but this one has your standard USB slot. So if you do have an extra USB port for it, go for it, have at it. Basically all you're going to do is hook this up to the shifter, hook this up to a USB in your PC, booyah. Now the second option you have is with your second cable. This one comes with a special little port, and basically if your steering wheel allows it, you can go ahead and just plug this into the port of the back of your steering wheel, and it will go ahead, plug into the shifter, and you're good to go. The upside of this cord too, as well, as I found out, is that they actually give you some pretty good space with it. I mean, obviously your shifter isn't going to be that far away from your steering wheel. I hope not, but they do give you ample enough space, ample enough room, and ample enough cord in order to reach that for you, just in case. Also too, guys, just a couple quick words of notes before we head on. If you do want to go ahead and turn the shift plate itself either clockwise or counterclockwise, what you'll do is that you'll take that Allen wrench that it comes with, undo all 4 screws, and then basically you can go ahead and rotate this 360 degrees, doesn't matter, any way that you want. Also too, your shifter comes with a sequential shift plate. So basically in order to get this on, you're going to also undo the 4 screws with the same Allen wrench, and basically you're going to put this on if you want to go ahead and just sequential shift. Sequential shifting, basically you pull a lever to go ahead and change your gear. And last word of note, guys, I promise before we go with the install, I think that this is actually pretty cool. There is a slot here in which you can actually go ahead and rotate a screw clockwise. It will actually go ahead and increase the shift resistance. And counterclockwise, obviously, it's going to go ahead and let that resistance go. So however much resistance or less resistance you want with your shifter, it's going to be right there, right into that that little screw. Basically, you're going to go ahead and screw that. But word of note on this too, it has to be with the H shifter. So you cannot do this with the sequential shifting, and the shift plate has to be in its original position. All right, we're ready to go ahead and move on, but I think that that's cool with as many options as you can do with this shifter. But let's go ahead and move on to the install. Your THRUSMASTER TH8A is a plug and play device. Basically what that means is that as soon as you plug it into your PC is going to run it, it's basically going to read it, and it's going to go ahead and allow it to do its thing, which is shifting, obviously. What I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to set this up real quick in American Truck Simulator. It's pretty straightforward, so just bear with me. Basically, you're going to go ahead, plug in your shifter to your PC, then you're going to start the game. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go under options. Under options, we are going to go under controls, and then we are going to be going to this second little bar here. I've got my keyboard and THRUSMASTER up on the top. The second you are going to select your gear shift, should come up as T500. Whatever gear shift it comes up, it should come up as this for this particular shifter. We're going to go ahead, we're going to select that, and then also under transmission, we are going to be going under H shifter. If you have the sequential, set it up as just sequential, go ahead under sequential, but in this format, we're going to go ahead, we are going to select the H shifter. After that, we're going to go ahead and be going into the input wizard. This is going to help you to go ahead and set up all of your gears exactly how you want it, of what method you want to. We're going to be going under controllers, steering wheel, and then we're going to go ahead and go under H shifter. And now it's going to go ahead and give you three options. It's going to kind of explain to you what each option is. Also too, if you haven't already, go ahead and set up your clutch. So go ahead and press in your clutch. And you're probably going to need to invert it too as well. I don't know why it does this with the clutch access, for me at least, but basically you need to invert it, and basically after that it's good to go. Next option we're going to be getting into is going to go ahead and take a look at your diagram up on the top. Basically it's showing me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse 1 for us on the diagram. Also too, down here you can choose any button to go ahead and be your toggle button. So whatever you want to toggle your gears when the time comes, go ahead, click that button and go ahead and press whatever you want to use. I'm using a button on my steering wheel. Probably ill-advised, but I'm so used to changing gears on my steering wheel as well, it helps me. And after this looks pretty good for you, at any time you can go ahead and change into whatever kind you want or whatever kind you have. After that, we're going to go ahead and be going next, and then basically you're going to finish the wizard and it should be good to go for you. Alright guys, so first drive with the shifter. What do I think so far? Absolutely a beautiful shifter. All of these gear changes super clean. It's been a while since I've used a shifter, so if any mistakes, completely mine, but yeah, just absolutely smooth gear changes. You get that clunky, chunky feeling like a real shifter, but that's how it's supposed to be. It feels so lifelike. I know that a lot of people absolutely love the Logitech, you know, the G29s and everything too. They're good shifters, nothing wrong with them. But the stark difference between that one being of, you know, plastic and this one being of the high, you know, metal grade, just absolutely in your face rawness. It's a real shifter meant for a game. It's absolutely unbelievable. But they put metal in all of the right places. I mean, it is definitely heavy duty. It's going to be lasting for a very long time. Plus, the upside is that you don't have to press down in order to get to your reverse. I know that kind of annoys some people with that. but this is just straightforward shifting. I mean, this is just a beautiful shifter in a just in a beautiful stance. And also too, as we shift into 6th gear here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you also the toggle. So here we go, we're about to toggle here. Gonna go ahead, clutch, toggle into 7th, and then basically we just go ahead and continue the gears from start to finish there as well. Absolutely smooth gear changes. Absolutely love this shifter so far. I love the setup of it. I love the look. I love all the things that you can do with it. You can get different you know, shifter knobs for it too, as well as I'm gonna be I've got a new shifter knob coming in for it too, and I've also got an extension for it too as well, to actually raise the rod and to get the shifter knob. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. So I mean, you've got ease of use, you've got awesome looks, you've got customization. What else could you want in a shifter? This is, I mean, if you're looking for a top-of-the-line shifter, but you don't want to pay completely, you know, in like everything, your life savings, like a Fanatec shifter, TH8A, in my opinion, definitely the way to go. It has the feel, it has the stance, it feels so real, like a real shifter, and I highly recommend it. So THRUSMASTER TH8A for the win, guys, for sure, 100%, coming at you back from American Truck Simulator. And I hope this video helped you guys out even a little bit. If so, drop a like, follow, like, subscribe. It's Captain Blueshaw. I'll see you in the next adventure. I'm out.